Well, hello and welcome. It's day 6 here at the 2022 Australian Open, and we are ready to go in another night session. And what a match we have coming up. The home favourite making his way onto Rod Laver Arena through the Walk of Champions. 32nd seed Alex de Minaur going up against the Spaniard Pablo Andujar.
It's third round men's singles action here on Rod Laver Arena. Please welcome from Spain, Pablo Andujar. And his opponent from Australia, Alex de Minaur.
Well, the demon Alex de Minaur steps on to the Rod Laver Arena. Home favourite, of course. He is bidding to reach the 4th round here for the first time in his career. Always such a strong performer at home in Australia. He'll be up against experienced Pablo Andujar. It's been another beautiful day here in Melbourne. The hottest day of the tournament so far. We've been into the 30s, still at 31 degrees Celsius. A little breeze, but it shouldn't affect the players too much inside this Rod Laver Arena. My name is Colin Fleming. I'm delighted to be joined by one of the most astute minds in tennis. It's Brad Stein.
Thank you, Colin. It's going to be an interesting match. Both these guys have had good opportunities for the first 2 rounds. They haven't been pushed too hard
today. Please make welcome ANZ Tennis hot shot player Naomi Osaka from the Plenty Tennis Club. Please give her a warm welcome.
Okay guys, so we have live electronic line calling, so all the calls are made by the system. For the towers, you have the black boxes in the 4 corners. Pablo, you will have the one with the blue sticker, and Alex the one with the red sticker. Otherwise, the clock is in the 4 corners. Time start after I announce the score. And then we have the net machine. Any questions? No? After the toss, we do a picture with her on that side, okay? Do you want ANZ or Margaret Mosworth? ANZ. ANZ. Lottie, your turn. Margaret.
Receive.
Receive. This side, good match. You turn for the picture.
One of the nice features here at the Australian Open, the youngsters getting a chance to do coin tosses. A beautiful moment there for young Lottie. I think that was Pablo Andujar winning the toss, choosing to receive as so many players do. Aurélie Tour taking care of the housekeeping. And as you were saying, Brad, a really interesting match here.
Yeah, it's going to be a match of contrasting styles. Pablo Andujar primarily a clay court player. That's not to say he can't play on this kind of a court, on a hard court or a faster court, but he tends to give a little bit of extra ground in the court. He tends to shape the ball just a little bit more. Alex de Minaur, on the other hand, likes to step up and stay right against the baseline. He's going to be leaning on those balls. He's going to flatten the ball out and penetrate it through the court. So, as often we do see in this kind of contrasting match, part of it will be, can Andujar's defense outplay the offense of Alex de Minaur?
And we see there, Andujar now 35 years of age, current ranking of 83. He's been as high as 32 in the world. And he is bidding to make the 4th round here at the Australian Open for the first time. His best Grand Slam result is in fact a 4th round. That came at the 2019 US Open. He's got 4 career titles, all 4 of those coming on clay, and in fact his best run on a hard court, well, other than that run in the US Open, is 2 quarterfinals in ATP 250 levels. So as Brad says, he can play on a hard court. but more known for his prowess on clay. He's come through against Damir Jumar in straight sets in round 1, and then Alex Molcan in 4 sets in round 2. And he always brings a fantastic attitude and fighting spirit to the court. Benefiting perhaps in his section of the draw from the withdrawal of Casper Ruud. Unfortunately, twisted his ankle in his preparations for the tournament. But he's certainly taken advantage of that with 2 strong wins to earn his place in the 3rd round.
2 minutes.
And also you have an enormous opportunity for Alex de Minaur here with Casper Ruud out of the draw.
Yeah, you certainly do, Brad. And de Minaur comes in as the 32nd seed, so the other seed in that section. He's 22 years of age now, which is still young. He feels he's been around for a few years. He's 1.83 m, currently ranked 42 in the world. So you could argue he's done well with that ranking to get a seeding spot, but he's taking advantage of it, moving through to the 3rd round here. Has been as high as 15 in the world, and well, de Minaur, he is bidding to make the 4th round here for the first time in his career, and if he's able to do it, he will become the 55th Aussie male in the Open era to do so. So a nice little nugget for de Minaur to go out and get in this match. And as we say, up against predominantly a clay courter, he should have opportunities in this match. There's no doubt about that. His best slam performance so far, de Minaur, was a quarter-final that came at the 2020 US Open, where he lost to Dominic Thiem. He's got 5 titles to his name, 4 of them on a hard court, 1 on grass, 2 of them last year in Eastbourne and Antalya. And he's had 1st-round wins over Lorenzo Musetti in 4 sets, and then Kamil Machak, who we saw in good form at the ATP Cup, coming through in straight sets. It's a first tour-level meeting between the 2 players, but they have played once at the challenger level. That was in 2018, the Alicante Challenger on clay. Andujar won that final there, 7-6, 6-1. Incidentally, Alicante is, well, it's home from home, if you like, for Alex de Minaur. He splits his time between Sydney and Alicante, and that was the case for his upbringing as well.
He spends a lot of time in Spain. He has a Spanish coach that travels with him throughout a lot of the year.
He credits that dual upbringing with his game style. You know, he brings that Spanish grit, determination, the movement, never say die attitude, and combines it with some serious hard court skills and ability to move forward and finish points at the net that they love here in Australia.
Yeah, and you mentioned the thing that we haven't mentioned so far, Colin. Alex de Minaur's movement. One of the best movers on tour, without a doubt. I hesitate to say he's the absolute best when you still have Gael Monfils around, but there aren't a lot of players out there that are any quicker than Alex de Minaur is around a tennis court, and we'll see that tonight. He takes a lot of pride in putting balls back in play from very difficult positions. He'll win a lot of scrambling points.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a lost cause on the tennis court for Alex de Minaur. He will burn some rubber, no doubt about that. So we're ready to go here. Men's 3rd round singles action. Home favourite, 32nd seed Alex de Minaur up against the Spaniard Pablo Andujar, and it'll be Andujar